I am so excited for the DLC for Legends ZA. It seems like it's pretty promising. However, I have seen a few concerning things about it, but I'm not going to talk too much about the negative. Too many people are negative about it. Let's just try to be positive a little bit. Also, I need suggestions for my desk setup, so I'm going to ask some of those things later, so stay tuned for that if you want to help me figure something out for my desk setup. We have some news, leaks, rumors, data mines, whatever you want to call it, about the ZA DLC, and some stuff that I actually forgot to show you in one of my last videos, because I talked about how we're getting some like new missions and stuff like that, new moves, you know, the returning Pokemon and stuff like that, and I forgot to show you guys this specific information right here, because some of this is actually pretty important and really interesting because it's like straight from the files. Okay, so I talked about how there's gonna be a total of 82 new side missions in the DLC, and this is like the source, like this is where it's from. We have all this data, you know, the code, the text, whatever the heck you want to actually call this. But yeah, we have 82 side missions in the DLC, full list trimmed for size, and then it's unclear what the missions involved. They just exist. So we don't know what the missions actually are. I brought up how it could just be, you know, the simple missions where we like give somebody a Pokeball, we give somebody like a Caterpie or something. Or it could be a hard mission where you have to go like all over here to this place, go over to here, get this Pokemon, go get this specific item, bring it back to this person, and we battle them. It could be a bunch of everything. I like the side quests, man. I love when games have side quests, and the Legends ZA side quests have been pretty fun. I've been enjoying most of them. There are a couple of them that I'm like, okay, this one was too easy, this one was kind of lame, or some of them I'm like, you know, I kind of wanted more out of it, but for the most part, like overall, I've been enjoying it. So if there was a mission or side quest or whatever that really stood out to you in ZA, let me know what that was. I really like the one where we found the Spupa in the museum, and it's like all the Legends Arceus stuff. Like the museum is just full of Legends Arceus like facts and history and stuff. That was pretty cool. I like that mission a lot. I totally forgot the museum was even in the game until I, you know, went to that side quest and got to like really explore and like get some nostalgia from Legends Arceus, because Legends Arceus was fun, man. The Mega Dimension DLC is giving us 2 brand new moves. Each move has its own unique text for when the player uses it, a wild Pokemon uses it, and when an opponent uses it. So 920 is Nihil Knight, and 921 and 922 are brand new. So 2 new moves. That's really cool. I can't wait to see what they are. Then we have some more scrubbed data. All of the likely returning moves and other items have been found. This includes signature moves for returning Pokemon like Dragon Ascent and related items like Genesect Drives, because I think Genesect is coming in the DLC. This one is interesting too. Darkrai's new form has a new Pokedex category, because if you don't know, Darkrai is getting a Mega Evolution in the game, and that's something insane. Like that is huge. Darkrai is getting a Mega Evolution, different from the Pitch Black Pokemon, and they scrubbed one for Meowstic, but they misconfigured the form ID, instead pointing it to the female form. I presume this is a typo in Game Freak's and that will be fixed. Oh my gosh, the sun, bro. I gotta move the camera a little bit. But yeah, Darkrai is getting a Mega Evolution. We have Zeraora getting a Mega Evolution, and then Heatran, of course. Those are like the 3 like biggest Pokemon, I guess you could say, getting a Mega Evolution. Even though we're getting a ton of other Megas too. I think it was like 15 or was it 19? I can't remember exactly, but either way, we are getting a pretty good amount of new Mega Evolutions in the DLC, and I think that is so hype. I think that is so hype. I gotta ask you guys this. Out of Darkrai, Zeraora, and Heatran, which one is your favorite? Like the one that you're most excited for? Dude, Zeraora, I always was hyped for because that was supposed to be in the original game apparently. But then Darkrai, as soon as I saw that we're getting a Mega Darkrai, I was like, that's kind of crazy. Like that could be insanely cool. Bulby Boy made this awesome fan-made render of Darkrai, Mega Darkrai, and it looks crazy, dude. Mega Darkrai has the potential to be one of the coolest Megas, I think. Same with Zeraora. And Heatran, to be honest, I'm not a big fan of Heatran's base, like regular design, so I really hope its Mega form does it some justice, because I think he deserves it, because he's a cool Pokemon. I'm just not the biggest fan of his like regular design. And before we get to the next piece of information, if you guys don't mind dropping a like, subscribing to the channel, turning on those post notifications so you don't miss Pokemon news, leaks, and updates. Any support truly goes a long way. Thank you guys. It turns out that Game Freak left in scrub text for new boss battles using similar schemes to the base game's Rogue Mega Evolution battles for Groudon and Kyogre. It's presumed these will be against their Primal versions, while the rest are likely Mega Evolutions. So it seems like the Rogue Mega Evolution battles with Groudon and Kyogre could be their Primal forms, which is going to be really cool to see in the game. I can't wait to see how they look in ZA. And what I like about this guy, Matt, is that he's showing like the actual like evidence. You know what I'm saying? He's showing the actual facts and real evidence behind what exactly he is talking about, and that's what I really like about this user on Twitter, so shout out to you, Matt. Similar to Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet, returning content for the DLC has been scrubbed from the game again. They at least tried to hide it by hashing the contents but it was trivial to figure out. Attached are returning Pokemon forms as well as returning forms too. So 1 being this photo, 2 of this photo. So I've covered this before, but these are the new like returning Pokemon to the DLC as far as we know at this moment. Things could still change. Some of these Pokemon could be scrapped and removed. Some Pokemon could be added to this. We don't really know entirely yet, but this is what we know so far from the data mine and the leaks, which as you can see, like on the bottom here, we have a bunch of Gen 9 Pokemon. Tatsugiri is getting a Mega Evolution. Baxcalibur is getting a Mega Evolution. And then here is the second photo with the Pokemon getting a new form. Here, let me move the face cam. Whoop, just right there. So here are the new Pokemon getting a new form, or a new Mega Evolution or whatever. So we like Raichu, Chimico, Absol Z, Staraptor, Garchomp Z, Lucario Z, Heatran, we got Darkrai, Golurk, we got Meowstic, Crabominable. Like, bro, it's so cool. It's so awesome to see some of these Pokemon. It's cool to like visualize it on the screen here. Like, I mean, we know what Raichu X and Y form is gonna look like. I'm curious about Tatsugiri and Chimico because they're so small. They're such tiny Pokemon. And then, dude, Garchomp and Lucario Z, bro, don't even get me started. I think those could look insane. Staraptor's Mega Evolution. Dude, Staraptor is one of the coolest regional birds in Pokemon. This Mega form is going to go crazy. I still wish it was Talonflame. Talonflame, hopefully one day we'll get that Mega Evolution treatment. Matt here saying that there are reports that the list is incomplete, but he says that he can assure you that the list is complete and accurate. There are signs of more data that have been scrubbed that it's not reported yet, which is interesting. I still do think it's possible for things to change. I don't have any inside sources though. I'm just saying that like, since the DLC isn't out yet, it's possible things could maybe potentially change in the future. The Master Ball and the Upper Balls are available in the Infinite Zeraora post-game. This is fairly grindy, meaning like it kind of takes a lot of effort to get to this point. The game decides the rewards in advance for the next battle, which is interesting. Safari, Sport, Dream, and Beast Ball are nowhere to be seen, which kind of makes sense. The Safari Ball is awesome though. I wish the Safari Ball was in here. For some reason, I have so much nostalgia for the Safari Ball. And here's some of the ZA Royale rewards. So if you have like a really high win streak, bro, you can get some really cool, you know, EXP candy rewards and stuff like that. 101 win streak, 10 EXP candies, but think about it. You got to get like all the other ones in a row, like all the other win streaks, like 1 through 100. You're going to get so much XP candy. The Infinite ZA Royale is a post-game mode where you can continue earning challengers tickets to battle for prizes. You can obtain a challenger's ticket by earning 50,000 tickets. This requirement is the same regardless of your current win streak. Each win awards a random item and fixed number of EXP candy. Rewards are generated one battle in advance, so you can't reset to get a different reward. And then you have basically a 1% chance of getting a Master Ball. That is crazy. I swear, every time I get a Master Ball in a Pokemon game, I never use it because I never know what Pokemon I want to use it on. I'm always like, what if I get like a shiny legendary Pokemon or something like insane and I want to use it on that? A lot of people use it just on like a regular legendary Pokemon, which is typically what I would do when I do use them. But at the same time, I feel like I never actually used the Master Ball. So let me know how you guys feel about this. Do you guys like the ZA Royale? Do you guys like all the battle systems? I think it's pretty fun. Okay, now you guys need to help me with my desk setup. So I want to add something on the wall right here. I don't know if I should move this over this way, maybe a little bit. I mean, eventually I'll get some new posters and stuff over here. And I also have an empty spot on my desk over here. I don't know what the heck to put over here. It gets so much sunlight. I did have my PC over here, but I moved the PC because it gets so much sunlight over here. So I need help figuring out what to put over here that I could use with sunlight. I'm thinking like a really cool plant, like a big plant maybe would be really cool. Here, let me show you guys. It's literally just like an empty spot right here. Like I have this LED strip that I don't even use ever. And then I just have a tiny Lego right there. I want something cool to put over here. I do have some like plants over there. That's what like that is over there. So plants over there, but I would love something really cool over here. So let me know what you guys think I should put in this empty area. One day the background is going to be like really, really cool. This is not like a permanent background. I think it's cool for what it is, but one day guys, it's going to be a lot cooler. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you don't mind dropping a like, subscribing to the channel, turning on those post notifications so you don't miss Pokemon news, leaks, and updates. Any support goes a long way. And if you're a real one watching this far in the video, comment down below plant, just the word plant, because we're just talking about plant. Hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.